Hello there, this is Marcio. This is yet another episode of Coding with Agents or Cultural Coding with Agents. So I am actually setting up this new laptop here, and that's probably going to be a hardware computer to help me out with activities. And I had this old one, and that's the same of this, and there is one there. Apologies for the mess here right now. Okay, so basically I'm here asking, there are parts of the project that are not yet kept in the server, okay? In the server, like in terms of backup and infrastructure for where the source code lives, right? And for instance, right, I had many projects of customers and also clients of my startup, and here I wanted, those are different project spaces, let's put it that way, or directories, if you will. And I wanted to some extent, bring to this working computer, right? And then what I asked it to do instead, because I know all those different directories, they have origin sources in the internet, okay? Using Git, which is an infrastructure for source code. And then I just asked it here, the bot, to, could you set up for me a file that lists all the clients and shows the reference to the Git addresses for every single project there, right? So that's one thing. I got that straight. It was very nice. Now, the other thing that I was thinking is, there is a process in general that developers do, okay, where we pull all these different projects. We take from the origin location and we bring to the computer. But I was thinking, should I do that, or should I make a system that does that for me, and then I can pull all the different projects from there? So that's what I'm trying to do right now. So I'm gonna say this, okay? All right, so could you please, now that we have this file, I wanted us to set up here a project using Node modules, Node JavaScript NVM 20 plus, okay? And basically Node modules. And I wanted us to set up this server. It's a local host express-based server right here. And I wanted to have a left sidebar there where I can see all these clients, okay? There. Of course, you can take from the site's JSON file, right? On the left-hand side. And I wanted that, when I tap there, each of these clients, I wanted the canvas on the right-hand side to actually load the panel there, okay, for me, and where I have options. And then the options, what we're gonna do basically is we're going to pull, okay, that specific project that you see in a JSON file. We're gonna pull in the actual, you see the name there, right? So it's basically a Git clone. So we need to have an option for the Git clone, another option for update pull, okay? And that's it so far. So not sure if you're suggesting a library for Git operations or just via the shell. I'm okay if you want to do via shell commands, but then if you do via shell, I want to see the output in the actual web UI, okay? Sleek UI, pale cream color with green, sleek, uncluttered. Don't install anything, just the package for now here, okay? And by the way, also set up a git ignore file right here in the root of this directory, where you basically state that, for all these sites, right? Or you can use a general pattern there for site, considering site dash. In other words, I don't want these files to be committed as I commit this project. Okay, thank you. All right, so that's it, right? And send there and wait, right? Now I go here. What I want to do is to pick that. Oh, it's not there yet, right? I need to wait a little bit, I guess. All right, so that went through there. And now here I want to take it from here. That's the site sync project, okay? I didn't even test it there. And of course, I take this guy here, copy, okay? And right here, I guess. Okay, so how we do this, right? Okay, so what we're gonna do now, right, is git clone this site sync, right, npm install, and then node server localhost 3000, right? Now this is the UI that we have. Let's check that out, right? So I have now, in less than 10 minutes, I guess, right, the sites. I think it's too much animations. I don't want that anymore. But for this here, let us say I want to clone. And let's see what happens. I like the running here. It says cloning. Here I see no error so far. That's actually taking a little bit of time there, right? And I wonder why. So this might be already an opportunity for debugging, I guess. So site sync. But I do see, right? If I open the text editor here, well, maybe it did work, right? It's just that I have no output, but no problems at all, right? I see that seems to be there. And why I couldn't see visual code coming up here. Oh, it's here, right? Yes. So yes, I have one site there, I guess, right? So let's try the other clone. Oh, the other is there, I see. This other clone, ooh, beautiful. This other clone, beautiful too. This other clone, beautiful. This clone. Okay, I guess this is coding with agents again. Quite new here, I guess, the scenario, which is instead of using agent to automate to some extent, I ask the agent to give me an intermediary code that gives me an UI, which is a kind of a window into the problem. And then that was a smaller project, and I was able to install the smaller project. The smaller project downloaded the other projects, kind of worked in a way. It's all good reflection, I guess, right? Thank you very much.